It's time for an iPhone and iPad makeover. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. The new iOS 7 arrived Wednesday, giving iPhones, iPads, and the latest iPod Touch a new look. It's quite different from the previous iOS versions, so you may feel a little lost at first after downloading, but you can find some helpful tips on CNET. And with the new operating system also comes a new version of iTunes software, version 11.1. It has a new Genius Shuffle for mixing up your music, and there's also iTunes Radio, Apple's new streaming music service. Of course, right as iTunes Radio goes live, Pandora releases a major update to its iPad app, as if to say, hey guys, don't forget about me. Pandora's new app allows users to learn more about artists and share on social media. There's also a music feed with a timeline of your music preferences, including stations you created, and it got a fresh look with colors and icons to match the design of iOS 7. You'll start to see several apps give their icons a new paint job to match the aesthetics of Apple's new software. The new iPhone 5S arrives in stores Friday, but if you simply need to get your hands on one right away, it won't be easy. There are multiple reports that there will be a limited supply of the new 5S compared to previous launch years, and it could be because the fingerprint sensor is more complicated to make. If you really want the gold color, that's going to be another challenge. There could be limited numbers of how much a color every store gets. Apple stores will likely have the most supply, but they will have the longest lines. Mobile carriers will have fewer, but you may have more luck at stores in smaller neighborhoods. Stores will begin selling at 8 a.m. If you don't mind waiting just a few days, online orders begin at midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern on Friday. And if you're looking to pick up a brightly colored iPhone 5C, that should be much easier. You could probably get one by walking into a store later in the day. Be sure to check out the full review of both models now up at CNET.com. And looking ahead, there's already talk of the next iPads. Oh yes. Photos have been posted online of the iPad mini in the new space gray color that was introduced with the iPhone 5S. Apple also has space gray as an option for iPods. Apple is space graying all the things. And Apple isn't the only one with a new phone to talk about. Believe it or not, BlackBerry still has some fight left. The company just introduced a new flagship phone called the Z30 with a slightly larger screen, better speakers, and improved battery life. There's no price or launch date yet. That's your tech news update, but you can get more details on these stories at cnet.com/update. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.